Shall we play a game?
Rawr, bitches, we're live. Back with more Invincible. Need to get my microphone moved. Jeebus. Give me 1 sec. I want to do that and watch some Twitch stats. And then let's watch it blank out. Because how dare I click off the screen in this game? And get comfy. Get relaxed. With a nice long pull of brisk iced tea, not sponsored. Oh, so refreshing. And then we're going to continue. And I forgot where we left off. We were in some caves, right? Yasna loses strength and hope to ever get back. She unexpectedly meets Dr. Krauta and who helps her escape from the underground. I mean, not really. Okay, more? Oh, okay, so we're not that far off. Where we think that's the doctor. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. And turn my own headset up a little bit. We're gonna try that torch again, or that flare that doesn't work.
Krauta, say something. I can't stand this dreadful silence.
Silence is hard, man. You shouldn't be afraid of it. Unlike other things.
What should I be afraid of?
Dehydration, hypoxia, methane poisoning. The list is quite long.
Methane.
Oh, what were you thinking, really? I warned you against opening your helmets, let alone giving all your oxygen to a dead man. A complete failure of reason in the act of futile heroism.
Gorski isn't dead. That's why I left him my damn tank.
It might as well be. Do you really think giving him oxygen was enough? Something attacked you up there. Odds are, it got Gorski as well.
We'll check and come back for him. Novik should be monitoring his parameters after all.
Yeah, about that. You shouldn't trust everything the old man says. He only tells us what he sees fit.
Huh? What do you mean?
Doesn't matter now. Let's focus on getting out of this maze.
Don't think I'm getting up here. Okay, so we do have to go in here. Can't go down there.
Is your equipment operational? Nothing damaged?
I think so. Flares are wet though.
What equipment do you have on you? Procedural minimum or more?
The telemeter, tracer, a metal detector. Other than the latter, I'd say the bare minimum.
I wonder why they don't give us proper torches.
Tell me about it. Slow down. I need to rest.
Rest is for the dead.
Breach. Okay, this is, I think, how far we made it before we quit last night.
I've had enough. Just enough. Forward, Yasna. Faster, Yasna. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're constantly fighting for life, Yasna.
You're talking
Enough of this
to yourself,
nonsense.
Yasna.
I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight.
All right, Yasna. Have it your way.
At least you're agreeing with me for once. Now let me close my eyes for a moment.
Rest as much as you need. You did everything you could. But even that wasn't enough. You have the right to finally give up.
No, not over. I haven't given up yet.
Can you walk?
Yeah, probably. I just need to catch my breath.
On second thought, I imagine there are worse places to die. It's rather peaceful, actually. Just close your eyes and let yourself go. Fall asleep. End the suffering.
Okay. I'm getting up. Turns out I prefer to live than let you talk me to death. I can do it. I won't give up.
That's the right attitude.
Dude is awfully calm, isn't he?
Thank goodness.
There you are. All my talking turned out to be quite helpful, huh?
Don't push it, Krauter.
Really? Really?
Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well.
Finally, we have proof. There was life on the land. After all, millions of years ago.
Is it really such good news? Because now, not even bacteria or viruses.
Okay. Or the fact that we caught a living fish earlier in the game.
I'm starting to suspect that someone or something prevents organisms from moving ashore. Perhaps stop them from leaving the water.
I like them as
So, I think it
pets,
stops
not
them
to eat
this
them.
day. In other words, it's still here. And it nips all manifestations of life in the bud.
Why then have I not met it yet?
Oh, you have.
Oh, but I think you have.
You know a lot, Krauter. About what happened to me and about these fossils.
The old man told me.
About life on Regis.
About you. He's clueless regarding Regis. Only cares about how he can gain an advantage in this sector of the galaxy.
Even more skeletons. Annoyingly now, there are no comms. Nobody will know of this discovery if we get stuck here.
Relax. The old man will send another expedition, and they will find those bones, along with us.
Thanks. For a moment there, I forgot how screwed I was. Good that you reminded me.
Maybe your situation would be better if you didn't stop to admire the fossils.
Now you sound like Novik.
Touche.
How is it you're always a few steps ahead of me?
Simple. I outpace you because I'm moving my legs, not my mouth.
Or you're not human.
It's time to be among other people again. They are there, somewhere. I promise.
And now he's gone, right? Can't sneak up on them.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that caused my fall?
It doesn't matter now. You stay here, death is certain.
Go into the light, Yasna.
Yasna, I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your findings. Do you hear me?
Base, I report that the comms are back. I repeat, the line is working again.
Finally! Yasna! You can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Krauter.
Yasna, are you saying...
I don't quite understand myself.
All right. Let's leave that for now. Are you injured in any way?
No. As usual, I came out of trouble unscathed.
Some would call it a blessing. Are you there? Do you copy?
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And now it's marching on these kind of crab legs.
You must evacuate immediately.
Actually, I recognize this noise. It's the damn thing that dropped me underground.
Very likely. I even have a suspicion of what exactly we're dealing with. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimatter.
I think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though.
How is it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
I'd like to know myself. If our intel's incorrect and Invincible already landed on Regis III, they would have a huge advantage over us. So why won't they confront our ship head on?
Instead, they waste time on some... I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very... inviting.
Great!
Shit!
Googly moogly!
It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me. It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
Holy!
Come in! Yasna, we must evacuate you! I'm getting parameters.
I'm okay.
No, you got work?
Though I don't know why.
Are you able to go on?
I think so. Just please, wait a minute. I guess it's busted for good. I found a box. Also a switch.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see.
No, I feel you with the burn heavily part. Believe me.
You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet. They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should ask them back home. And that's me. Wow. It really did almost flatter me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
How else to explain it?
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator.
Molly.
Not much left of it.
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its call.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Yasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
I feel like I've lost another companion. My last one.
You still have me.
Not down here. Okay. It cooled down.
What did?
Are you talking about the probe call?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to still their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes. Okay. Time to get out of here.
Not good. You simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski.
Yeah, about
I
that.
don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
His readings...
No. No, don't finish. That's impossible.
You did absolutely everything you could. Unfortunately, sometimes even that's not enough.
I did nothing. Just nothing.
By the way, how are you feeling?
Are you asking about?
I mean the lack of your oxygen tank. So, how are you feeling?
I've already experienced what Dr. Krauter referred to as mild cerebral symptoms. I even participated in them. I had a long and tiring conversation with him. Please don't ask for details. Damn it! The storm's getting worse.
damn if it isn't pretty.
Astrogator. I found their vehicle.
The transport?
No. A rover. There isn't a living soul. There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged, though.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
Yes. But I still have to pop back outside. Let's check something.
Time is pressing, Doctor. Storm.
I know. Got it.
What? What are you talking about?
I found an oxygen tank.
Of course. Well, nothing can happen. Rescue kit is essential in all vehicles, even the Alliances. Better.
Yes. Oh, that's what I needed. Time to hit the road.
Maybe you should close the door, I guess? Or not, I guess?
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place.
I was hoping I get to drive.
Are you driving?
Ooh, I get to
How are
drive.
the conditions?
I'm going. Please talk to me. Maybe that will calm me down. Oh, shit! It hit the bonnet!
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come
Wow,
out
this thing
unscathed.
drives like ass.
The vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body, discharge into the ground. Everything will be fine. You'll see. I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together. For whatever was on hand. It's quite a machine. A true Frankenstein's monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface.
Oh, wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
Okay, I'm in a cave. And it's still raining.
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I don't have a compass, remember?
The city attracts lightning, so the fewer flashes on the horizon, the better.
How far am I from the city's border? I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided. I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmett 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it. Don't know if this can help, but the Alliance labels black boxes as data loggers.
Ooh, there's a light.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? Must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Eureka. Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans. Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
I just sit here.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides?
Most probably. No one is transmitting from the base. On the other channels, all I hear is static.
The storm must be causing interference. I'd suggest you lie down. The storm is raging.
I'm going to sleep now. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Bally? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are... the next is...
Yasna?
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
So, should I go back to the ship?
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned for your safety, Doctor.
No need to be. I'm fine. Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over. Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
He's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor. You'll see him soon. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Okay. How do I know where it is? I can't drive. It won't accelerate.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
That's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you? Yasna?
I wasn't keen on this mission from the start. We were supposed to return a long time ago. And that's what I want. I want all of us to return home, dead or alive.
Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Do we go to the base? We go to the base.
I won't need the lander, astrogator.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Yasna, this is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life.
I totally understand. Can't you wait a few more hours? I still need your support, sir.
And I still want to be here to help you. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere. We're approaching their coordinates. Yasna,
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
I will be cautious. Like always. Just because I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of insubordination, you want to remain professional. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that. Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range.
It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great. They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're hiding in modules.
Most of them for sure.
I see someone.
Just one?
For now, yes.
Is that all?
Achievement dirt
think so.
discovered.
And please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
Am I just gonna go say hi? Or do I go back and drive?
Too bad I don't have a white flag.
Oh my god, if this is the Alliance, does that mean I'm the Horde? Can I call Green Jesus' aid? Okay, look, what kind of ship do they got? They're bringing this kind of stuff.
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission.
Astrogator, I believe in the face of a common threat, we'll find a common language, and we can simply cooperate, pushing political animosities aside.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them.
God, I hope he's wrong. Oh, they're gonna say stuff like, "Oh, thank God you're here." Looks like Elder Scrolls Morrowind, but with more color. Yeah, and more and less interactivity, less rails.
Since we have no idea what's going to happen, I want you to know that you were always a fair commander, even if you were quite strict. I guess what I'm trying to say is...
Please, stop, Doctor. You can tell me when you get back. In person. Understood?
Yes, sir.
That look, the size of this thing, this ship has got to be massive. Couldn't I have drove? Dear Lord. I mean, this the way it's laid out, it's a very gorgeous game. I don't like walking, though. Hey, changed my running animation. Oh, now we're back to the super fast run. Back to cross-country skiing.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Going for a swim. I was talking to Graham about this game today. He's like, you know, when I watched you play last night, the game isn't what I thought it was. And I'm like, same. I was not expecting... I guess it's more of a walking sim. You know what I mean? I don't think the choices that we're making have any bearing on this game.
How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Interactive fiction. That's a brilliant description.
I'm going in. Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either. I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Bet you can hear really well then.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Huh, seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Well, like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. And maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here. I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which... Ah, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away. A view from above. It's a flying probe. I'm betting it's the one that detected my presence.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
It's like watching HBO in the 80s when you didn't have a scrambler.
Yasna? Everything's all right?
Yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something...
I'll report it. No worries, sir. I landed the probe. Gonna check it in a spare moment.
Oh, that was cool.
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Force field's down. I opened a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single
One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
The guy survived. Someone saved him. Interesting. Coordinates changed upwards.
Fortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you. Which indicates he was evacuated by air. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 18561.
754. Yes, it's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now.
How could you, sir? I believe Gorski was dead. I blame myself for his death.
And you told us he died.
And now you dare say you did it for my own good.
If I hadn't lied, you'd be willing to risk everything to save him. His chances were insanely small. I had to get you out first.
If Gorski had died because you waited too long...
But he didn't. Thanks to you, Yasna.
Dude can't be trusted. Behind the Sun, the article rectification. The editor so-and-so, responsible for a scandalous article tarnishing my good name and diminishing my science achievements. I politely ask for a rectification of the article Dying of the Sun, a Scientist's Threats, on pages 9 and 10. From the fifth issue of the science periodical Young Astrophysicist, published in the current year. In the text appear not only fundamental mistakes of scientific nature, but also inappropriate quotations of my hypothesis, delivered at the last Congress. I enclose a correction. According to I remind the authorship, Dr. Boza, not Bauza, research conducted during cosmic voyages, I acknowledge that the time of hydrogen burning out of the star depends on the mass. But this phenomenon appears to all stars, and ours, however we would try to enchant the laws of physics, isn't located, and nothing implies that it would be located outside this phenomenon's range. What is my hypothesis then? In the future, all hydrogen fuel in the sun's core will burn out. A sphere of hydrogenic fusion will expand until a temperature drops below 10 million Fahrenheit. The core itself will shrink. Ashes from the hydrogenic fire will serve as fuel, allowing a second round of fusion reactions to begin. It will lengthen the life of the aging sun by a few hundred millions of years. However, it is certain the sun will turn from a yellow dwarf into a red giant star. A gravitational pull toward Venus and the Earth will decrease. Thus, the mentioned celestial bodies will succumb to distancing themselves from the star. As a result, they will be somewhat rescued. But the mighty red sun will yet be able to consume Mercury before dying. I guarantee, based on my research, that the statement voiced by me about the sun living as a main sequence star for 10 billion years, that is, its existence began 5 billion years ago and will shine for over 5 billion more, is true. However, it is not as we read in the opinion of so-and-so editor, threat based on libel hypothesis, baloney, and a pipe dream of a renowned seeking doctor of astrophysic sciences, disturbing the emotional well-being of the human species. Evanescence is a process touching everything and every being in the universe. It also touches transfixed in the success aura of the unrefined writing and popularity editors of science periodicals. My respects, Dr. Boza. Postscriptum. The lack of reprint of the correction and a submission of apologies will force me, with a purpose to protect science and my person, will take legal action. Wow, that was a wordy-ass letter. We got smoked. A black hole, the summary of quarterly research. The empiric research and simulations conducted throughout the last quarter led our team to the following conclusions. Every kind of matter may become a black hole. A black hole may trap light using the force of gravity. We accede to the thesis that the existence of an object such as a black hole is a consequence of the general theory of relativity. A black hole may absorb a star, even of the size of the sun. The star's consumption, or in other words, the star's dematerialization, is accomplished by the flash of matter coming from the inside of a black hole. The scope of intensified verification. The object of our intensified research throughout the next years will be a singularity, a small point of a huge mass present inside of every black hole. In our team's opinion, it is a place where every law of physics is being broken. Yeah, they're slobs.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Moving on. It's still quiet. It's eerie.
Now, where'd I land that sumbitch? Right, can I steal the thing from this? Nope. But they left me a car. I need a Mars exploration game with this kind of detail. And more interactivity.
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
Ah, yes, the base. Here I am. There I am. Here I come.
Unfortunately, apart from my arrival, the probe didn't record much.
So it's been flying only recently?
I think so.
Is it this detailed, though? This pretty? I need detailed and pretty. Okay, I'll look at that one. I'm pretty sure do I own it already? Or is it on my wish list? It's on one of the two.
The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
It's just a robot.
It's AN1. This is Andy then. We'll call him Andy. Okay. I'm gonna steal another car. That I apparently don't need to start. It's already running. It's a frog robot.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
Can I look at this? Yeah, don't report this or anything, right? I mean, giant probe-looking thing they found buried.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Breaker. Forward bad guys looking for the Alliance. Can you give us your 20 over? If I only knew where I was going. That looks like something. This is the first free...
I've driven into a side location. They were very active here too.
This is the first free exploration I've had in this game.
Obtaining research material from the walls surrounding the valley. Cutting out blocks of rock.
Were they performing geological research?
Well, I can't walk over to it, so I don't know.
Huh? Where have you gone, buddy? Astrogator, one of the robots moved away from the perimeter. It stands all by itself, on a distant hill. It's active, I guess. Doesn't it know how to get back?
It's
Do you
following
think it's
us.
worth investigating?
I guess everything's worth investigating now. Not necessarily. In these blocks, there are inorganic objects. Solid, metal, sharp-edged lumps.
Guess I won't be going there. There he is.
Yasna, focus. What now?
Yeah, the random talks that she gives herself are just so random.
Attention. Human in danger. Attention.
Okay.
Help needed.
Okay.
It's broadcasting a message. One of their people is in trouble.
Sounds suspicious. Did they go away and leave someone behind? Doesn't add up.
Robot, do you understand me? He's not responding.
The robots are called Arctans.
Ah. Arctan, answer me. Over.
I confirm. Over.
Oh, you can talk to them after all.
It looks like the Lost in Space robot from the TV reboot.
Arctan, tell me what the danger is.
Attention. Human in danger.
So much for the conversation.
Arctan, go to Arctan. Lead to the human in danger.
Well, we'll eventually get there.
The robot moved.
Well, you can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman band. No time to talk. Okay, their robots are 100% cooler than ours are. Can I switch sides? I think I got it, buddy.
I should move. I'm at the spot. There's no time.
Is it here, bud?
Astrogator, we can't help this man anymore. He died a long time ago. Surprisingly long.
Get up. Eggs and bacon. Today, the command woke us up and called us for an off-schedule rally. For most of the astrogator's speech, I did my best not to lose attention. I took note of the change of plans, that is, landing on some Revis or Reezies. Anyway, what do I have to say? I'll be home later than sooner, and that's it. Well, by then, when the command explained something else, my stomach twisted and I start thinking only about breakfast. Eggs and bacon. Not a kingdom, but an entire star constellation for bacon and eggs. Remember Regis III. Floated like a helium balloon, the chamber serviceman, whose name I have deliberately forgotten, instructed me between the lines that we were to land on a planet called Regis. Precisely Regis III. 4 days before landing, I wanted to take the guys from the control room against the grain, and I brought up the subject of our landing on this Regis. I asked for the opinion, and that's it. I took the rap. I got caught up in the stream of grudges that they have against the mechanics, as if we were responsible for every fault in the history of the Condor flights. 3 days before landing. According to the probe data, Regis is mostly wasteland, so I'm not surprised that we have so many volunteers willing to repair this screwed-up drive. First of all, any job is better than starting at a blind spot. Secondly, when you do something, you at least have the impression of impacting anything. Someone's better. 2 days before landing. Yeah, no surprise. I didn't get into the noble group of repairers. I don't want to cite the arguments of the command. I know my qualifications, but I'll be doing what I can on Regis III, which is counting the goddamn grains of sand. 1, 2, a million, blah, blah. 2 days before landing. As soon as I return, I report readiness to change the unit. Maybe for something smaller. Never mind. It's already decided. 1 day before landing. They checked that Regis III. There couldn't be a worse place to stop. There is nothing here. Literally. You could drink yourself to death out of boredom. Our people were a little taken aback, or even surprised. They're now sitting and talking. Landing day. Here we are. The command sent a signal to headquarters like landing on Regis III completed, a type of sub-Delta 92 desert planet. We're making landfall in the second equatorial procedure. I hope we won't be here for too long. No, go back, go back, go back. First day on Regis III. Scientists say that the composition of the atmosphere here allows you to breathe quite easily. Quite easily? Without a helmet, but just not for too long. An hour, maximum a few. So exactly how many? If I perform estimations in my tasks this way, we would have fallen to pieces a long time ago. Third day on Regis III. This repair has been taking them long, so the scientists start drilling in the ground to examine this and that. After all, no one will forbid us. And a man is able to do a lot for the sense of agency, right? Fifth day in Regis. I overheard two of our guys talking about resources today. One calmed down the other, the one who always spreads panic in the crew. I drew a conclusion for myself from this, and it's quite positive. With our water and food supplies, we certainly won't starve to death here. That means I'm pretty sure I'll be able to leave Regis III before we've used up less than half the pantry. Another day on Regis III. Once there was life, but not anymore. They drilled successfully. They found some remains, probably reptiles whose bones, what a twist of fate, raised many questions from our crew. And apparently there are also strange radiation spots here. Scientists don't know why, so things got tense. Another day on Regis III. Why did life die on Regis? The thesis and hypothesis guys usually don't tell us, the mechanical Gus, much. But we usually ask little in the name of the principal. Not our business. Today, however, we all, as one man, are waiting for the convoy sent in the morning to return with answers. We are waiting. So far, we've got nothing. Our biologist also went into this convoy. A very factual and kind man. We call each other by name. His dog is named Pegasus, and this man approaches everything, literally everything, with such, I don't know how to say it. Is it sympathy? Empathy? Silence on Regis III. Shit. Bloody hell. Nothing. Silence. That is, almost silence. During the night, only one stupid Arctan made a noise and got us on our feet. I thought I'd give him a kickback. It occurred to me, however, that this would be as stupid as flying with a whip into a downpour or some other mindless force that has taken its toll on us. 13th day in Regis. Silence, silence, silence. Or maybe they're not telling me something. I have to change this unit when I return, and that's it. One letter, one stamp, and they can bite me. 14th day at Regis III. What am I even doing here? Why did I come to this damn planet? Oh, right. It's because it's my job to follow orders, have no doubts, and make sure that a delaval nozzle, for example, doesn't come loose, or we'll all die miserably. Sixteenth day on Regis. They called back. The command is already telling everyone, including me, very openly and directly that something is not quite right with this place, and it needs to be examined. Right on time, god damn it. Right on time. They're transferring the team they went to the water to a new place. I'm starting another round tomorrow. They take a lot of heavy equipment and suddenly they realize they need a decent mechanic. 16th day on Regis III, afternoon. An order is an order. They said you have to fly. But I also want to. I want to. 18th day in Regis III. The saucer fell to the ground yesterday. I'm injured. It seems quite badly. My fucking hardware is failing and I have no way to send an SOS. I'm damn hot. I'm writing this to... Day in Regis, same day. Who am I writing this for anyway? Third day after the accident. They're looking for me. My people are looking for me. I'm part of the crew, and the crew doesn't leave anyone behind, not a single member. It won't be easy for them because of the current state of communication, or rather with the constant lack of it. So it will be like looking for a grain of steel in oceans of screeching. But they promised they would look for me. The fourth day after the accident. I can't sit around and wait for death to find me first. I have to move from here. I met a friend. I mean, he met me. He will help me. I don't know if I'll survive in the end, but at least try. The 6th day after the accident. I lie down exhausted and talk to the robot. No, I mean, I'm resting and talking to a friend. Self-motivation, as they taught us in training. Another day on Regis III. My friend and I are making significant progress on Regis, although we are moving very slowly due to my broken bone. But for example, today we found the best use for an abandoned military machine you could possibly imagine. An antimat turned out to be an excellent shelter from the night downpour. Huh. And another day on Regis III. Man adapts to new conditions so surprisingly quickly. Now that I look at myself, I think our greatest evolutionary advantage. Scientists would probably applaud me. Pain, suffering, difficulties, handicaps, wars, cataclysms, or the specter of death on our shoulders. At first it scares us, breaks us down, but before we know it, it becomes our bread and butter. Regis III. I will die here. Not that I'm giving up or losing hope. I'm realistic about the situation. I don't blame this place. Nobody invited us here. Here, Regis III. A few days ago I saw, or I thought I saw, signs of an irrational struggle. Explosions in the distance, which is a very clear sign that our people are here. We have entered the eye of the cyclone, and now we are shooting at it with a cannon. The best at his job? Imagine if I was given another life, another chance, or a little more time. I'd be fixing. Not rockets or weapons. I would fix my own, and others' mistakes with my tin friend. Maybe these worlds would work a little better. Then I'd be a really good mechanic. Somewhere on Regis III. Hypotheses, opinions, and questions. So much for the people I knew. The remains of conclusions, some nervous sketches lie, like them, scattered on the sand. I have no strength to collect them today. Death. Once bloated as a helium balloon, the chamber serviceman, whose name I have deliberately forgotten, now lies a few meters away from me. He got smaller, shrunk, darkened. I'm staring at this small, shriveled body, trying to see my companion. And I'm honestly trying to remember his name, but I simply can't. Theft? My friend and I found more bodies today. I looked through the inventory of people I knew with great distaste. Turns out, you can get used to it after all. I don't know what day it is on Regis III. My headache and nausea don't let me sleep today. My friend arranged this science guy's notes. Still, if anyone is ever going to find us, I'd like us to be more than bones and chewed up soap. Someone survived? Among the sick and the bodies that my friend and I found, there is no biologist whom I call by his first name. I'm glad. I imagine that the dog Pegasus is also very happy when his master appears at the door of the house. We are the ones to blame, no one else. Hot meal day. The first time in weeks. Eggs and bacon were waiting for me in the storm-damaged shack. Fried eggs and bacon. I can die. I don't want to, even though I'm already very tired, but I can. Contact. There's hope. We made contact. One of our crew members, a mechanical guy, is alive. He is safe and sound, ready to get us out of here. If I understand correctly, he built or found some kind of shelter. I don't know if my friend will be able to transfer me. He needs minor repairs himself. All these days made their presence known, and they give him a rusty time. I can take care of him as soon as we're safe. We will try.
I found his journal.
That was a long read.
Anything of importance in there?
Let's find out.
Wait, was I supposed to talk first? Ooh, we get to read at bedtime. Maybe I go back to the beginning. I'm not reading that again. Damn, I read a lot. Come up one more time. I was almost asleep. Shut up. Okay.
Some personal notes. Nothing useful to us.
Poor Grenda. I guess I'll just leave him there. Slowly walk back to my car. What if I can just constantly run? What happens? If I pass out? Nothing. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Wait, am I supposed to? Yeah. Whoa, wait. Check the upper level. Okay. I'll see what you want me to do. Where's my climb down? Can I look at the book when I'm in the car? Oh, you can. Good to know. Okay, so I'll go up and take a right. So I side quested it. Yep, okay.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh hundreds of, no, thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal?
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures. Oh, well, for me it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems.
The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground.
I figured it out. We're actually on Unicron. Because the whole underground is like a giant metal robot. Like it's a giant robot that got covered in dust. The whole underground of this planet is metallic structures, pipes, they're like organic and stuff. So Unicron's been asleep and gathering space dust.
I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Okay, keep going right.
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. But they're not in the base. They must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
Bacon and eggs?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
All right. I'll try to get there via the side path.
I dig the car. Can I drive in the side path? Nope. I mean, I should have just driven because we know damn well there's nobody there. Whatever's on this planet's taking a shine to me. I mean, if that doesn't look like a giant dick.
The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful. Of radiation. Of other people. Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to 0.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation, after all.
But I'm going to walk into it anyway.
I found a way to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel. Circular, precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end. Although curious might not be quite the right word.
Whee!
Yeah, you alright?
Yes, I am. Oh, shit. They're close. At least one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone.
There's someone. Dead.
Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
After seeing their base, I had a feeling it might end like
Not
this.
Hoffman.
Still, I wonder, what were they looking for? Was it that they killed him? Just what the hell?
See? Knew I could search this thing.
Found the antimat. It looks damaged, but its log may still be intact.
Copy that. Proceed.
I'd love to. If only I knew where it was. Ah, there we go.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder. What do we have here?
More photos.
They were preparing for departure. The convoy's heading somewhere.
Nope, no, go back, go back, go back.
They're getting close to where I am now. I was there! It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level. They're here. Sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above. Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
With antimatter, does that mean that it doesn't matter?
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
Shame. The transport's leaving. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether we should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
Look.
I'm grateful for that. The situation is far from safe, true. But I've got to do what I've got to do. Whether I'm scared or not. One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only darkness.
Can't you see what he was aiming for?
The machine's objective has changed. There's a bunch of unidentified targets. It has trouble recognizing any of the 9,999 objects. The counter reached its limit, I guess.
Sounds like a major fault in the circuitry. Combine that with tremendous firepower and it means big trouble.
I'm looking at the picture you sent, Arcane. It is cool.
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable.
With the shadow.
Thanks for faulty.
Oh, there's more pictures. Pimp Daddy!
Astrogator. The antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
I guess it eliminated. I'm not a astrobiologist, but
The second antimat, that's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew. Shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis III doesn't spare you.
Damn this mission. I curse whoever sent us here to play some half-assed spy game. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender.
didn't make it.
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
Nope.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
So, I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
Nice, anti-Matt. You stay there. Jesus, I just dove at that thing.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Something's still active. Take your time, Yasna.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end.
So he can understand. Hold on, look at.
It's in Octan.
I'm printing some
Huh.
3D parts. I want to make sure they're still going. I can't swap over to my camera. Not while playing this game.
I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. I'm better now.
All right. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path. This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
Why hasn't my character figured out yet that every time I walk into these things, I seem to go sleepy sleep?
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Metal bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor. Can you please check them, Yasna?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal,
Then I'll use a detector. Right.
Ooh, I missed somebody.
I'm checking. Give me a sec.
perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Or perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes. grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we're used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Oh, look at the footprints. And they're actually good. Look at that.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first. Shit! I can't handle it anymore. Disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
No, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Holy shit, he booked it.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up.
The robot?
No, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. Fast.
Oh, shit.
Are you alive?
It destroyed the robot.
What are you doing now?
Oh, no. It's over. The probe won't come this time.
Yasna, stay calm.
It won't come.
No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you, don't give up. You can't. You can't. I love you. Sorry. So fucking sorry. It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept it.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed This could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine...
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. And I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Marit? She can no longer forgive you. Same goes for the others.
I'm fully aware. All of it weighs heavily on my mind. Believe me, Doctor. So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever. I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people and what we can do to aid them. For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Huh. It's cooled down. Actually, it's right in front of me. Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway? So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the slides.
We encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site. Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates. Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you. Tesla here. Over. We have a sort of discovery.
Oh? I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay. And then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... this is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
The navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in.
Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Barrett.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats. All that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Jesus, that's loud.
Fun fact, Louis XVI was the King of France in 1789. He was worse than Louis XV. He was worse than Louis XIV. He was worse than Louis XIII. He was the worst since Louis I.
Okay. Let's look at the new high resolution. Kiwi. Cannot connect to stream elements. What? So you're saying 40 months got low.
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like from bullets?
No. It looks like it's been corroded by strong acid. The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully. It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet.
Hey, it finally worked.
Now. I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness, I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutionis. I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material, and they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source, and so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. Its registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Come here, little probie. Oh, that didn't work. It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary.
Ah, shit.
I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller. I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers, and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. Clear?
How about I act according to my judgment, and you patiently await my request for help, sir?
We can do that too. You're right, Yasna. You're there. You make the decision.
Thank you, sir.
Very.
Is the probe still with you?
Ooh, I managed to bug out
Yes,
Twitch, and
it's
it's
around
given me
here.
the chance to send another
Somewhere.
sub-message. The heavens have delivered unto me an Hanoi West free card, which I shall deploy when you least expect it. Excellent. No.
The field is no longer a problem. Disabled.
Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out of there.
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead. Send shivers down your spine.
I know it's hard getting used to the sight of corpses.
It's more than that. I'm starting to understand the suffering they felt in their final moments. They were left to fend for themselves, yet unable to do so. This one man, he even ate parts of his suit, trying to survive.
Not sure what the point of that was. Alright. Think I found the path already, guys. Question is now, can I get up on this thing? He ate his glove because he was trying to survive, probably for food. There we go.
I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave them, please check that the cargo is intact.
All good. I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will. I'm sure.
Yes, Matt Damon would have never done that.
So what? Off we go?
If they don't make a game after that movie, I swear to God.
What are you wondering about?
What if we're making a mistake? Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off Regis. Maybe it's better to leave them alone. Here, where they belong.
What are you?
I just worry that we might spread this threat.
Yes, I am
And the tragedy
Yasna.
of one planet becomes a tragedy of entire galaxies. Not to mention all humanity.
Forgive me, Doctor, but that sounds a bit overdramatic. We can handle some mechanical flies. Humanity survived worse.
And you sound like a fool, sir. How can you be so sure? We were clueless just a moment ago. We've only just begun to understand what's going on. But you already know how to handle it.
Yasna, I promise you, we'll analyze everything thoroughly. Now we need to focus on getting you out of there. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes. First, though, I'd like to check the cargo.
Very well. Just hurry up.
No, these aren't flies. They're a living thing. Brundle.
Wow. I must admit, they look amazing.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
Possibly. I'm showing that I'm going really fast. Well. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through. Whee! Flying baby shurikens. Yep, look at them. We're being attacked by a billion ninjas. Oh my god. I did it again.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right. I'm fine. Oh shit! That's good. They're alive. These specials. Something's flying out of them. It's those creatures. They're the ones doing it.
The black bars? What are you talking about?
Fuck! The same thing over and over again! No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity.
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yasna! This is too much. I've asked you how many times already?
I did not see black bars.
Please forgive me, Astrogator, for continuing to, well, be alive.
You know that's not what I meant.
If it weren't for me, you could have just flown away, sir.
That's not true, Doctor.
At least we learned the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure Koval. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna.
The truth, there are evil space ninjas with hundreds of tiny flying shurikens. Yep.
Hey! Something changed. The balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area. We're lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
Maybe that won't be necessary. Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker...
No. I can see them with my own eyes. 2 of them, even.
2 people. Alive.
Huh? Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here just a second ago.
Are you sure? What did they look like?
One was wearing an Alliance suit, a green one. The other one...
How the hell could you tell?
know. He looked different.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor...
Oh, just a moment ago, my consciousness was over the ocean. I saw a big black cloud that appeared out of nowhere, which I then forgot. And now these ghosts.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The sight of them was so vivid. Just for a moment. I've been looking for someone for so long.
I suggest focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank you.
Where?
How are you feeling?
Let me just say this. Literally everything hurts. I don't know where frustration ends and a contused lung begins. But at least...
Yes.
I'm alive.
I don't know where I'm at.
You know what, sir? That whole incident at the start of my journey.
Yes, I remember.
I got badly hurt back then, and I damaged the radio.
And you lost your memory.
The thing is, it wasn't the real cause. There were bushes there too. Remember, sir? Just after the fall, the same black cloud of flies gathered above me. They subjected my brain to an electromagnetic field.
Yasna, that's what you suspect.
I know it. The memory of that event came back to me.
So it was the flies all along, in the case of our crew as well.
Yes. And that antimat in the tunnels and the whole convoy. It happened to all of them.
You saw that rolling, right? I feel like she found mushrooms on Mars and never left her landing site. Yeah, that's what I'm beginning to believe. I'm just wondering why everything on this planet killed everyone except for her. Repopulate. Thousands of tiny shuriken. Where is the balloon wreckage? Up? Oh, go back, go back. Okay, so I'm going the right way.
I'm getting close to this fallen balloon.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing, sir. It's just, in my mind, it sounded like the title of some Renaissance painting.
Renaissance.
The fallen balloon of Regis.
Yes, exactly.
I can't wait for next summer so me and my family can dress up and go to the Renaissance Festival.
I found the recorder.
The fallen recorder of Regis.
Please stop.
They might have a foyer. No, a foyer. God, I hate that word. Like that everyone... never mind, not getting into it. Odo, if you ever see this.
Let's see. The 25th day of the mission. Morning. The balloon goes up. You can see the immediate surroundings of the base.
I've heard many things on my days on this earth. I've never heard anything so deeply disturbing as Renaissance. Yeah, there's quite a few things that they say in this one. It's not methane, it's methane.
They're operating at full capacity. The base is active. I didn't see that from
Is it
below.
methane?
They parked several vehicles on top of a nearby hill.
What about Renaissance? Is that British?
The balloon is moving away from the base.
Which direction?
Approximately south.
French?
It found some water reservoirs. Many of them. Rocks, water, sand.
Anything noteworthy?
No, not really. No people, units, nor significant changes in the surroundings. The balloon's completing its loop. It seems quieter at the base. But there's still a few people. They're grouping up. 12 people gathered in the square, next to the vehicles. 2 vehicles that weren't there before. They've left. There are no vehicles. There's no one. They must have set off towards their old base.
Or to the ship.
But why didn't they wait for the convoy to return?
Because they're all dead, remember?
Maybe they didn't know the others were in trouble.
Doubtful. It was after the Cloud's attack.
Well then, apparently that's how the Alliance treats its people. Lousily, without dignity.
Middle English, Latin, and Old French. You're 33.33% right. I would have been completely wrong, so...
The subsequent shots are similar to each other. They show an empty base. There are actually quite a few of these. Oh, it captured the moment I entered the base. And it's empty again. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was on my way to the convoy by then.
So we won't find out anything else.
I used to care about entomology. Then I gave it up for Lent.
Wait, you're wrong. Someone was in the base. A man.
How do you know?
After all.
Yes, I'm not crazy. I saw him.
I never suggested you were. Nevertheless, I apologize. Shouldn't have doubted your words, Yasna. But where is this man now? And can we expect any more?
I think he's near the base. Judging by the last slide, the Alliance
Ball
must have a hideout there.
And we need to go back, I guess.
Okay. All right, so I'm trying to decide whether I keep going for like another 20 minutes or if I end it.
You know, Doctor, decades of
Pick it up
travel
later.
have instilled a certain conviction in me. I think people can be more dangerous and deceitful than anything else we may encounter on our journey.
I know that. Sometimes I think the presence of humans is the worst thing that happened in space. Or to space, even.
Then why do you insist on seeking them out?
Okay, so the hideout is this way. I'm facing the right direction, so I'm going to go down and take a right.
Because I also believe in human goodness. The selfless desire to help others.
I mean...
I can't believe otherwise. All my efforts would be meaningless.
I don't know whether to envy you or to worry even more.
I am enjoying the story. Like, I'm seriously considering looking up the book. Ooh, they got a nice dust devil there. That was kind of cool. To hideout.
Oh,
Proby!
probe again.
Is it right near the base, within range of the control center?
Affirmative.
And?
Do you expect me to rummage through the enemy's equipment? Again?
Well, in my opinion, the more we learn while delaying our encounter with the Alliance, the better. So, what will it be, Doctor?
We're gonna rummage, of course. I can not crash this thing.
I'll check its records. If I don't have to go out of my way to do so.
Nope, look out! Okay, is that one still alive? I don't know if I want to find out. Actually, no, you really kind of haven't.
I could have spent countless days in this base and still not discovered their hideout. And it's right above my head. All I needed to do was look up.
So this means there's a view of the entire base from up there.
I'll confirm when I get there. But yeah, I think so. I know what's on your mind, sir. I could have been under surveillance ever since I arrived here.
Don't turn off your tracker. Maybe it'll give you a slight advantage before meeting them.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't really miss much. So, a lot of setup. You really didn't start picking up things maybe in the last 30, 45 minutes of the stream from last night. You know, when you're... You know, you spend most of it wandering around and going in and out of consciousness. You know, we figured out that these flower things are causing the blackouts. Well, I figured it out. Apparently these people haven't. Until you start finding, you know, everyone you came down with. Well, you weren't supposed to be on the planet. You got left behind on the ship, and you just ended up here, and we don't know why yet still. I'm assuming that the others went missing, and the astrogator dude...
I'll have to climb without safety equipment.
sent me down.
Theirs is nowhere to be seen.
No, I guess he did. Yeah, he did. And you keep falling in unconsciousness while you find your guys either babbling or not babbling. They're just kind of in a stupor. And you find a couple of them dead.
As far as I remember, we ran out of options here.
It's just, if I were you...
With all due respect, Astrogator, it is me being stuck on this surface. So if you let me, I'll take my chances. And I will find the man.
I was hoping she'd say we'll survive. And then the song started.
That view. It made the climb worth it already.
So you're on top?
Yes.
Activity within radius?
I heard no beeps. I see no dots. Shit! How?
What?
Hello!
I found him.
Very well. Now keep your distance and be careful.
It's too late.
What? I can't hear you.
It's too late to keep...
Yasna, what is it? Why is it too late? Yasna, speak to me.
He's looking for others. He's...
You... What have you done?
Shit! He found you too.
Why?
Oh shit!
He's blaming us.
What did it gain you?
That's not good.
Listen, I don't know what you're blaming me for.
Get up.
So much for talking.
Yasna, don't provoke him.
If you would just listen to me for one moment.
I said get up.
Where'd the robot go?
You don't need to be afraid. I come in peace.
Oh, save it. I guarantee you'll have time to talk later.
What?
Just keep your mouth shut. For your own good.
Okay, stay calm. He's going to lead you to his superiors, which is good in theory. Well,
I need to walk with my hands up. I mean, it's a given that he's taking me somewhere. His gun looks like the old 50s Space Race. That's why I love the technology.
Don't move. He didn't even spare the Arctan. Got some nerve to unleash such murderous shit. Hey, don't turn around.
Uh-oh. The Amazon's in town. Oh.
You're a scientist, just like me.
Yasna, what are you doing?
You don't shoot at people.
Shoot. He has a gun.
I'm a technician, smartass. Firearms or chemical weapons. What's the difference? Same outcome.
Look, I know that people have died. Your comrades. But you have to understand.
Huh. I see you're no longer pretending. Listen, you'll stand before the Astrogator or the entire council.
That's right, obviously.
It's really not necessary.
But if you try anything, I'll do it. I'll shoot you.
Yasna,
I'll shoot you.
I don't know what you're trying to do, but he sounds serious.
Take it easy, please. I'll handle him.
Huh? What are you babbling on about?
You have a death wish. Only short answers from now on. I'll ask the questions and you'll answer with a short yes or no if you think it's safe to do so. Or some code. Maybe grunts.
Mm.
Do you understand? Do as you see fit. I'll help as best I can. Is there anyone else?
Uh-huh.
So he's not alone. Are others close by?
Start, damn it.
Nuh-uh.
Got it. That's why I can't hear the...
Nuh-uh.
No? Not because of that. So there's a person who...
Nuh-uh.
Not a person.
When it rains, it pours, huh?
Uh-huh.
That's surprising. Do you have some alien there? Of course not.
Nuh-uh.
Got it, of course not. That's why I'm betting on a humanoid robot.
Uh-huh.
The Electrobots have already been phased out. So it must be one of the Arctans. A model with a small head pressed into the body. One of those so-called porters. Theoretically harmless. But due to its tremendous strength and potential reprogramming, you best be careful around it.
Come on.
Do you want to tell me something about this man? Something about his appearance, maybe?
Nuh-uh.
Understood. In that case...
Oh, you just had to... It works. Let's go. Break time's over.
I can hear something's happening. Do you think you could ask?
Where are you taking me?
You came here yourself. So what are you expecting, huh?
Don't risk it. Let it go.
You set up a field base down there. So I didn't expect you to have a second one here.
Yes, really?
Oh, really? I'm listening.
I have no idea what this place is, nor why or where you're leading me.
Doctor, bite your tongue for once.
Somehow I don't expect I'll meet your astrogator here.
You're right. It's just me and my colleagues. The ones who are...
Yasna, I'm losing you. The signal is getting weaker. Wherever it's leading you...
Oh, at least he's holding the curtain open for me.
Uh-huh.
Get in.
Go, Yasna.
I don't want to.
Go.
Yasna, here. I'll do everything in my...
Oh, stop it, you dick. Can we run, maybe? Can we walk a little faster? Okay, this is unnecessary.
Sit here. And don't you dare move. I have something for you. That's even more than we need.
God, I thought it was his gimp for a second.
It's for your safety. I'm glad to see you guys too. What about our friend? Still cranky? I've always thought the speleologists weren't exactly the funny types. Although Spliskus the speleologist sounds pretty damn hilarious. Come on, you must be hungry. One for you. And one for Spliskus. I'll pass for now. Wouldn't be able to swallow anything anyway. Spliskus, my friend. It's just me. Take it easy. You're safe. But you have to eat something to have strength. Oh, gee. Don't do that.
I found my dinky.
It's tasty. Eat. Come on. Eat. Did you like it?
Holy.
Very nice. A few more. Unfortunately, I don't have any good news. I've searched the caves. I know Dr. Magdov went down there. If only you could tell me which cave she worked in. Maybe it would be easier then. If only you could. Sebulon has also gone missing without a trace. I don't even know where to look. And the whole convoy crew. I'll go there tomorrow. Maybe by then, with reinforcements. And it went smoothly. And you objected so much.
Ooh, I'm gonna make a friend.
All this tragedy, but you're happier than us, unaware of the horrors that are happening here.
Lendor, comrade. Don't be fooled. She's not our friend.
You don't know who I am, and you don't listen.
And she's lying too. Sorry, I need to restrap you. I'll be broadcasting. And you, mind your own business.
Okay, we can just stare.
Hello, Bridge. Rohitra speaking.
Rethink.
Can you hear me? Over. You're still not getting through. This is an urgent announcement. It's the 26th day of the mission, 1300 hours, 42 minutes. I am reporting the presence of Commonwealth units on the surface of the planet. I have arrested one person. It's a woman, unarmed. I haven't noticed any other people or other units nearby, but this person was in active radio contact. I'm requesting backup. Over and out. Hey, Milos. Hope you're still in range. Listen, the Commonwealthers are here. I have one of them, a woman. She was talking to someone on the radio, but I didn't see anyone around. I see what you're doing.
I just wanted to sit more comfortably.
Yeah, sure. Better get comfortable with discomfort. We'll sit around for a while.
My name's Yasna.
Not that I'm asking.
You're Rehitra, right? I work as an astrobiologist.
Rather as a spy. Don't eavesdrop on me, Yasna. Don't talk to me.
I just wanted to ask.
Don't ask.
So what now? Talk to the wall?
I'm not prohibiting you from doing that. Yet.
Okay, let's talk to the wall.
Are you shielding yourself from the flies?
From what?
Flies. You named them that yourself. I mean, the Alliance did.
Seems to me that the commanding staff will have a lot to talk to you about. Fortunately, I don't have to.
Do you have air filters here? Did you know there's methane in the atmosphere?
Methane?
These tanks are a temporary solution.
You've been camping here long?
No?
Wait, Condor?
Condor what?
You? Are you from Condor's crew?
Yeah, so?
It doesn't make any sense.
Here we can agree. You're talking complete nonsense. What do you mean? How come that's such a revelation?
The Invincible was supposed to be here soon. Not Condor. Not now.
Where did you get this information from?
From intelligence.
There you go. Will you finally admit what you were up to here?
Jesus, wall of text. Speaking of nothing you've talked about in recent memory. Oh boy, do I have a game recommendation for you. It's a $5 platformer game called Mosalina, which has a neat quick quirk of being so completely random in regards to what levels and powers ups you get in a given run that it truly has infinite replayability. I don't want to explain gameplay too much, as it's much more fun to figure out on your own, but trust me when I say this, the game is a complete masterpiece. Alright, I'll take a look. Talky talk.
I'm from the Dragonfly, a small research unit. We're looking for planets with rich flora and fauna. That's the only reason we landed here.
No way. This planet is a complete corpse.
According to estimations, it should be teeming with life. With its atmospheric composition and insulation, it should be a veritable paradise. We couldn't have predicted that.
Fine. If you don't want to tell me the whole truth, then don't. But do not lie. Intelligence is not interested in flowers and bees.
Do you smoke?
I would if I hadn't run out.
Here.
Where did I get those from?
Oh, Lem's. That's a good brand.
Covel always smoked them.
Okay, it's awkward now.
Okay, so tell me why you came here.
I'm sorry, but I wasn't lying. We're just scientists who've had awful luck.
Huh.
Our intelligence, your intelligence. Our orders, your orders. It's all gone to hell, Rehitra. Now we need to focus on the people. I know what's wrong with them.
Should I expect them here? Your people?
I'm the only one left on the surface. The astrogator stays in the orbiting Dragonfly, and there's no contact with the rest.
If you lie, you only harm them. Several dozen of our men set off with me lost to Condor. If they find more Commonwealth spies, they may be less sympathetic than I am.
I'm telling you this for the last time. I didn't lie.
All right. Let's change the subject.
Let's not. Awkward.
When was the last time you had something to drink?
The last time? I don't even remember.
I'm not even controlling this now.
Thought so. It's water. Local, but treated. Go ahead. Must be thirsty after everything you've been through.
Thank you. Oh, I needed that.
Me too. Been silent for nearly 2 whole seconds.
Very funny.
Do you really know what's wrong with them?
I know what caused it. And how.
Oh,
This
Jesus.
planet is inhabited by microbots that your scientists have called flies. Millions of microbots. A real cloud.
What?
A cloud of flies, which can literally erase the human mind. Wash away all memories.
That sounds... Can you prove it somehow?
I could, if you released me.
Nice try. We'll do as follows. Arc 10 will watch over you, and I'll keep an eye out for Milos. As soon as he returns with help, you will show us this cloud. Arc 10, come to me. Supervisory procedure. 1 person, a woman. No Alliance ID.
Targeted. I confirm. Should I start the surveillance?
Yes, guard our guest.
Great. Oh, my neck.
All right, I'm gonna end it here. I think this is gonna go on for another session. I'm pretty damn sure. Hopefully it stops here. I don't have to go through that whole awkward conversation part of just sitting there. We'll find out. Back tomorrow night. I may pick this up again to finish it off. I may not. We'll find out. Actually, tomorrow I may not be here, depending on how late I get back. I need to make a round trip drive tomorrow, and I can't go till like 2, so it'll be 2 hours there and then 2 hours back. And by the time I get back, I gotta, you know, do things like eat and stuff. So I may be here, I may not. If I'm here, super. If I'm not, I'll be back Thursday. So we'll figure it out tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Stay safe. Be kind. Peace.